Good day, everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you to today's important event. We are gathered here to learn and gain valuable insights on a topic that affects many of our country's flood control. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us now witness the speech of Miss Matt Guillermo E. Osaria. When I was a kid, I saw a lot of beautiful and wonderful trees, different formations, kinds of leaves, and beautiful and proper drainage. I remember that when a storm hits the Pangasinan or around the world after a heavy rain that hits the Pangasinan and around the world, it moves quickly. Why? Because of the good and proper drainage. But as I grow up, I saw or I observed that when the storm and the heavy rain were still ongoing, that it could cause a flood. I'm literally so curious because before, in our hometown or in different regions, places around the Philippines had proper drainage. But now, not anymore. And as I opened our television, I saw an issue, and that is the flood control. We, as Filipinos, we need to know the budget because in that case, we will know where they spent the budget. Because it is our right to know. Because we are paying the taxes that they are collecting it. It is our right to question them. Because if they use the money for a good cause, then we are not able to question them. But now the issue is, they use the money for their enjoyment. The fake projects that they are proposed to, and the other ghost projects to get money or funds for their pockets. We need to wake up because all of our taxes is in the hands of the politicians. Politicians who are involved in this issue, they are the one the Philippines is suffering right now because they are not serving the rights of the citizens. We all know that many are affected, especially vendors, farmers, and the people who are still in work and still continue to pay the taxes. While the people who are corrupt are the ones who are enjoying the money that people are working hard for. They use the money for what? To buy luxury cars? To go to abroad or to have a vacation while the people are suffering? This will not happen if they use the money for a good. They are not able to question them if they serve the right for the citizens and for the Philippines as well. That's why all of the kabataan continue to rally because they stole not just a budget of flood control, but an education as well. As an advocate of education, I stand for the kabataan who are still continuing the rally. Because according to Dr. Jose Rizal said, ang kabataan ay ang pag-asa ng bayan. But how can be the youth be the hope of the nation if they are not giving the enough budget for it? Imagine the kids who have lack of education and lack of support system. It literally breaks my heart because we don't want our kids to grow up with no reading and no writing. We need to give funds that they stole because how can a child grow if they are not taught properly and how can they learn if sufficiency funds are not provided for education? To solve the issue problems and prevent corruptions, I totally agree with the use of blockchain technology in budgeting, also known as blockchaining the budget, because blockchain is a modern digital system that records every transactions publicly and securely. If the government uses this technology, every peso spent can be traced, verified, and viewed by the public. It will be possible to hide or alter records because blockchain cannot be tampered with. This means no more ghost projects, no more missing funds, and no more lies. Transparency and accountability will be finally be achieved. With blockchain, the Filipino can monitor with their taxes truly go, ensuring that the budget for flood control, education, and the other programs will benefit the citizens, not corrupt politicians or officials. Corruption is the root of all the destructions happening around us these days, especially here in our homeland, which is the Philippines. Floods everywhere? Where do the taxes go? The problem here is who are the people behind these so-called flood control projects. It is useless to appoint officials that only sit down and watch everyone else suffer. Poor people become poorer and homeless during disasters. I stand my ground that corruption is the only thing that is slowly killing the environment and the people as well. Where to go and who is to blame now? It is very visible, and we all know who are the corrupt officials who caused these unlawful and injustice acts. Encourage and educate people about the things that can give them a brighter future. Young generations today should practice the attitude of being a good citizen and responsible enough to face the challenges. Be mindful of what corruption brings to humanity if it is acted upon. If we are educated about budgeting, we can handle those projects for proper implementation and better outcomes. We look forward to the effects on the people and the environment. I hope and pray that the government will do its job to protect the sovereignty of the nation and its people. Marami pong salamat.